Hey guys, hi, this is Vidhi and this is my first video because I have been contemplating since a long time to start a YouTube channel and share my experiences of my entrepreneurial journey. The purpose of this video is to, kind of share the constraints that I face in my entrepreneurial journey and also how I'm trying to overcome the challenges that I'm facing as an entrepreneur. Let me just start with my story from the very beginning. I was okay. Before that, I have just written down a gist of all the points that I would like to share, and I would be sharing all my points from there. Um, before I start sharing my points, I would like to start with a small introduction about myself. I am Vidhi and I have done my graduation in engineering and post graduation in human resources and marketing. And right from my graduation days, I had this crazy desire to become an entrepreneur. To have my own brand and to launch my own products or a service. And right since then, I was always thinking, what kind of product should I look for, or what kind of service I should go for. And I couldn't really decide on what to do, but I was pretty sure that I'm going to do this. I'm going to become an entrepreneur and have my own product in the market. Luckily for me, I even found a partner who is as passionate an entrepreneur as I am, and or I would say even more passionate. And he has a lot of, and he is also a mentor for me. But yeah, I mean, that has been really helpful. But of course my journey has not been easy, and I'm still facing a lot of challenges and a lot of constraints, and I try my best every day to overcome that. So I just thought that let me share my ideas and my outlook with a lot of other people who might be in the same journey as I am. So let's begin. The first thing that in my journey that I came across was criticism and demotivation. Because people, you might have a different idea of your product or service, and people and your the mindset and the most difficult people to convince is your first family or your first circle, first set of friends and family. It's always said that whenever you launch a new product or a service, your family members or your family members and your friends are the most difficult customers to get. So you always start from outside the outside world. But yeah, that the same thing happened with me, because to make your psychology to transfer like you to transfer your psychology to your family or your first circle, it's very difficult. And because of that, I face a lot of criticism from everybody, and I still do face, because I still undergo the same challenges every day. And most of the people of my batch and my colleagues have really progressed very well in their careers by now. So there is always a kind of there's always a mindset in my family and my first circle's mind that, instead of this, why why did she not continue with her job? I was working in L&T and TCS, and then I left the most high paying job and started this journey. So this constraint has always been there in the minds of my family. And moreover, beyond that, as an entrepreneur and a female entrepreneur, the constraint that I face is that my work is not taken seriously. Like for my husband, if he says that he has his work, I my work I mean, it's a completely different story for him. And for me, my work is not taken seriously by my own parents as well. They just think that, okay, she's doing something, and I mean, it's okay. It's not that important, because you don't have to ask for leaves from your boss. So you can be available all the time for call, or for going somewhere, or for any other household task. So those were the I mean the psychological challenges that I faced from the side of my family. The other challenges, of course, the business challenges that I faced were completely, I mean, what everybody else faces. Initially, when I started, I just knew that I wanted to become an entrepreneur, but I did not know what product should I launch, or what service should I give, or what is it that I really want to do. So that kind of took me a few years to decide that, okay, and that was an elimination theory. So I tried a lot of different things, and then finally I concluded that, okay, this is something I don't want, this is something I don't want. And then finally I came to a point that, okay, this is what I really want to do. So so that was a process, and I'm sure a lot of others also face this process. The second thing is that once I decided that, okay, this is what I want to do, the other issue that I faced was I did not have any vendors for that. I did not have any supply chain for that. So, there was no particular system right from the ground level, like finding the first vendor, to the first, to everything, to dispatching the first order, to making your Instagram account. Everything, every damn thing was done by me, right from like lifting the bags to my fifth floor office, and then, dispatching the orders, going to the courier shops, and, dispatching a few orders that way. Like every damn thing of was done by me, and it did not happen in like 5 days or 10 days. We really gave a few years of our lives to, that, and only then we reached this point where now we have the entire supply chain set up. And of course there are a lot of challenges at this level as well, but yeah, so I kind of could set up the system eventually. Then again, the most third important point challenge that I faced was that there were no clients who would buy my product. I mean, I was just a nobody, and why would somebody buy any product from me? Because why would anybody buy a product from me? Because there were so many other market leaders available in the market. So there was no unique selling point for me at that point of time, that why would anybody buy the product from me. So that is something, again, that was another challenge that I really faced. So, and I'm sure a lot of, I mean, most of the entrepreneurs that I know and who are watching this video would be facing the same kind of challenges. So yeah, for everybody out there, I really have a few tips, which helped me and which might really help you as well. So just for that, just spare like 5 more minutes of time in this, and just listen to the tips, because who knows, I mean, if they help me, they might help you to a certain extent. And if not, it's okay, you might just like ignore it. But yeah, the first thing that I learned, and my husband played a very important role in that, in helping me develop that understanding, is that you cannot compare a person who is doing a job with a person who is an entrepreneur. So right from beginning, he was like trying to establish that mindset in my mind, that okay, don't compare with your friends who are already working in some industry for 5 to 7 years. Just be yourself, and just look at your own challenges, because the number of years that you've given, the higher the risk, the higher the reward. And in an entrepreneurial journey, risk reward ratio is pretty high. So um, the risk that you have taken, by not giving into the other opportunities, you have taken that risk, and you might get a bigger reward. So, and my dad always said that, for an entrepreneur or for a business owner, it might take a while to reach a particular level, particular stage in your business, but it might take say 10 years to reach a particular stage in your business. But when at that point in 10 years, you might be in a position that you would compensate for all the lost years in terms of money and time as well. So just be patient and have confidence in yourself. So that is the first lesson I learned, that don't compare with people who are working in job. Yeah, and one more thing that I would like to add here is that in case if your business plan does not work out, and it happens to a lot of, like my plans did not work out, the first initial plans that I had come up with, they did not work out. So it is possible. So in that case, you would definitely have a big learning, and that learning is definitely going to help you in your next project, because I'm sure, I mean, if you don't work, if your plan A doesn't work, you always have a plan B in mind. As an entrepreneur, I'm sure this is the mindset for everybody. So you would definitely have a plan B or a plan C or plan D, and you have like, and I'm sure you're not going to give up. But yeah, so either way, you don't lose anything. Then the second thing is that you need to be really patient, because this journey is going to take quite a lot of time, and to be patient, and to develop the habit of being patient, being quiet. I mean, quiet as in mentally, you don't need to mess up in your mind, and to you need to develop all those qualities. And for that, a few things helped me. Like I started initially, I used to get really panicky, and I did not know how to, if I don't get order, like there were days when I did not get order, and I would be like, oh my god, I'm not getting any order. What is wrong in my system? Why is nobody buying from me? What is wrong with my products? So that anxiety was really too much to handle. So that was the time when I started that, okay, like let me spare 10 minutes when I reach my office. Let me spare say 10 minutes to uh, let me spare like say 10 minutes to meditate, to sit back, relax and meditate for 10 minutes, write down all the points that I have in my mind, write down all the all the confusion, all the thoughts that are running in my mind, and just give your mind that space, that okay, now you're done with all your rubbish, and let you just be aside now, and let's just focus on what are the tasks for today. So that meditation really helped me. The second thing that really helped me was, or is actually, the second thing that really helps me is exercise. So, I just go for a quiet walk in the evening, or sometimes in the morning, or I just do like some exercise, and that kind of relaxes my entire body, my mind, and it kind of balances my energy levels. So, because as an entrepreneur, your mind is constantly working. You don't have, even if you're not working, like if somebody sees you and they say that, okay, you're just sipping coffee in a cafe, but no, that's not true. You're actually, your mind is like constantly going on and on and on, like why is this not working, what should I do about this, what should I do about this, and some things there are no solution, but your mind is like constantly running. So that exercise and meditation kind of helped me in stabilizing my mind and my energy levels. The third thing that I think is really helpful for everybody is to take up because this journey can be really disappointing at times. So what you can really do is take up a small challenge, like a weight loss challenge, or like a 30-day social media challenge, or a 1 week no sugar challenge. Some challenge which is kind of easily achievable, and that sense of accomplishment or achievement that you'll get is definitely going to boost you further. So yeah, I think that is one more factor that is kind of helpful in your journey. So these are the 3 points to how it can help you to be patient. Then the third thing that you can really look for is, you should have a systematic plan. Like day like say the first 15 days I'm going to do this, the next 15 days I'm going to do this, and you need to stick to the plan. Like no matter what, if you go to sleep at night, you need to achieve everything that you've done today, which was supposed to be done today. So that way what will happen is your journey is not going to go extended. Like how builders, if they start a particular project and if the project just goes on extending, you tend to add on the costs, and eventually you tend to lose interest. So it's very important that you draw a plan and you stick to the plan. Like you do the goal setting activity, the vision board activity, the time management, all the positive habits that are required for that. Like you can just read Atomic Habits, the book. It's amazing, and it will definitely bring some change in your life. So definitely read that. Okay. Then the next point is that take some expert help, have a mentor. Like a mentor is definitely going to help you go to the next level. They will help you to break all the challenges, and rise above the challenges, and they will really change your mindset, your everything, and it will be really helpful. So always try to have a mentor. Then the next thing is, read motivational stories of the industry leaders in your industry, or even general industry leaders, or general influencers. Or you can join some YouTube channels. You can join my channel, but you can join some YouTube channels. You can follow some Instagram influencers, or like some podcasts, where they give you a lot of motivational thoughts. So that is definitely going to help. Like for me, when I was launching my brand, I read I read a lot of articles about the Mintra founder, or the Nika founder, Sugar. So a lot of podcasts I followed. Humans of Bombay, they have this regular interviews coming up on YouTube on about what kind of challenges they face and everything. So that kind of really helped me, and to progress, and to come out of my shell, and just be a risk taker, and explore the business to the fullest. So these are the points that I really found helpful in my entrepreneurial journey, and I thought that let me share a few with you all. And I'm sure if you have some points that are helpful, please leave your points in the comments, so that they are helpful for me, and and all the viewers who are viewing this video today. So please share your points and have faith in yourself. And as they said, Titanic was not built in a day. I mean, Rome was not built in a day. Sorry. So I mean, if you join an engineering course, it takes you 4 years. Even if you have everything by the first or second year, you still need to complete the 4 years, and then only you are qualified enough. So this journey as an entrepreneur is going to take its time, and you need to be patient, and patient enough to face new challenges every day. Please follow and like my video, and comment. Please subscribe to my channel. Henceforth, every week, most likely every week, I would be sharing all my I would be sharing the popular YouTube videos. I would be sharing some good books, motivational books, the challenge, some motivational podcasts, and I would be discussing about that, and about my journey, of course. So please subscribe to my channel, so that you get an alert very soon. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. Thank you. Bye bye.